The warm weather is going to move into our region in the next couple of days, and we saw a pretty cool day overall today, but the good news is we'll be warmer before cooler as we look at our weather headlines. Warming up for midweek, that's your Wednesday and Thursday, before our next big system comes here and changes things for us. Gives us a taste of that winter before we actually filter ahead of spring. And with that, it's going to bring a chance of light wintry mix or rain for some of our area. We'll have a look at that. And also, but what is prevalent is we're going to turn much colder behind this front. And we were cold this morning. We got down into the 30s. Some of us were a little warmer in the 40s, but we rose up into the 40s around the 10 o'clock hour and then got into the 50s where we saw our high today. Not overall seeing too much changes, but just to give you a taste of what we could see in upcoming days. We'll be seeing the 40s as we see already in Omaha, but notice into the Rockies and Billings, Montana, 17 degrees there, seeing 40s and 30s along the Rockies here, and even in Albuquerque, 40. That's that cold trough that I'll show you right here. That trough is a strong Arctic trough from coming out of the west. Already seeing those low iso heights. That's what you're seeing in the magentas, purples, and indigo colors. And this is a pretty strong system. We're seeing nice weather out to the southeast. They're getting some rain, possibly with New Orleans into portions of eastern Texas a little bit. But overall, this trough is going to keep deepening and keep moving to the east. And then we're going to start to get into a pattern of some ridging. So we're going to see some nice weather behind it. That's Saturday into Sunday before our next trough comes in. Possibly Sunday into Monday, maybe Tuesday, we start to see a little more cooling off. Now, I talked about some showers. Now, it's pretty nice for most of the area up to the Midwest, but seeing some showers from this low pressure system out brings some moisture into Mississippi, Alabama, Tennessee, and eventually we'll be into portions of Kentucky and also into the Virginias. But overall, Texas is pretty nice. Houston was seeing some showers earlier, but now those are starting to infiltrate into Louisiana, and they're getting most of the moisture here, though, across our region. Some high-level clouds here, but overall, just quiet as we go into the rest of the evening hours. Temperatures will eventually taper down. We're in the 50s right now for most of us, seeing high, upper 50s and lower 60s across our area. And that's due to the clearing of the clouds. So those high-level clouds will move out of our region, allowing radiational cooling to take its effect Wednesday. Seeing beautiful weather for your Wednesday and Thursday. Overall, nothing too spectacular there. It will be into our next system. That's where we could see a chance for some of us to see some rainfall. Again, I think most of the mixing chance will be well off to our north and east, but we'll watch this. As that cold front comes, you can see it's packing a punch, turning some snow and ice into our area. And then eventually it'll bring us down into the 40s. But when we rebound back Saturday into the 60s, so we won't stay cold long after this front. We'll actually get warmer and continue to keep that warmer trend going into Monday, getting to the 70s, and then eventually getting warmer than that come next Monday, possibly in the low 80s. But if you had plans to go out tomorrow and go out throughout the day, it's going to be a cold start. We're going to start into the 30s, maybe even the upper 20s. Definitely going to need a jacket in the morning, your kids as well. As we go into the day, some more sunshine, warming up with temperatures possibly getting back up to the 60s after we go into the 10 o'clock hour. But the early morning hours, if you're going to work, it's definitely going to be cool because this is what we can see, upper 20s across the area. Winds will be a factor, not until the afternoon. We'll see winds tapering off, so that's going to allow us to drop tonight into tomorrow, where we'll see a warming trend into Wednesday, this should say, into the upper 60s, but it's going to take us a while to get there. The next 5 days, well, they look something like this. We'll be in an up and down trend with temperatures-wise. That cold front does knock us down into the 40s. 20% chance there of seeing some type of rain or mixing. But it won't last long. As we go into Saturday and Sunday, we warm back up slowly and reach back into the 70s by next week. So overall, some nice weather. Take advantage of it, and we'll be back after this.